Hey guys, this is What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat Evolution for race 8 of 10, race 2 of 3 in the round of 8. It's a lot of words to say, but we're going to Texas today. Last race was in Martinsville, and we pulled out the win, so we're going to Homestead. So this race is more or less just going to be fun for me to see how much of a kick-ass sort of race we can pull off. I know we're really good at Texas, especially on this particular game. For some reason, the AIs aren't super amazing. I don't know in terms of competitiveness, but this is the paint scheme we're going to go with. Last race we used the whatever that silver car was, but as you see, we're using this one. Basically the same as the primary, but just with USA the Bold, I think. I guess it's a show. I don't know. But yeah, here. So here are the chase grid. Right now we advance. Edwards is 11 points to the good. Jimmy's right on the cut line. Got Harvick, Kyle Busch, Menard, and Kurt Busch just out of it. And nobody's really, safe yet. We'll see after this race. Also, as far as the settings, auto +2 difficulty, we're going to bump this up to 50%. I was obviously playing with this game off camera for a change, and yeah, so auto +2 difficulty, 50% race length, ×2 fuel and wear, and flags on all. So it's going to be interesting to see how this race plays out. But anyways, without further ado, let's just head right into the race, show you the wedge setup, essentially, and again, the qualifying. Here's the car setup for the race. As you see, the only thing I changed was just the wedge. Everything else is on default, and the wedge is at a 45.5%. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's just curb stomp qualifying, and I'll catch you all in the race. Cross the line with a 29.1. Pause it. Sim results. Pole position. Cross the line with a 29.2. And we'll sim the results and pole position, move on to the final round. Crossing the line with a 29.124, sim the results, pole position. I'm not shocked. I hope you aren't, because then I, let everybody's hopes up. But yeah, well, let's get into the race. All right, here we are. Let's get this race going. It's gonna be a long adventure. Let's just hope it goes kind of smoothly. Ready, and the green flag is out. We are underway here at Texas for 167 laps. 167 laps. So we got 28 laps on the fuel, so there's no way this race is going to go caution free or anything, but yeah, that's the estimated fuel. Jimmy's trying to pass us on the outside, so that's cute of him to try. Harvick's in the back behind us with his Busch paint scheme, so that's really freaking cool. So we completely clear Jimmy, and now it's just it's time to pull away.
There's a wreck in turn 4.
Uh-oh. Wreck in turn 4. No caution? Alright, that is Kurt Busch, and I guess he was one of the people that got in that wreck on the first lap, so we just bumped into him like a jackass. Save it, please. Oh my god. God damn. Oh wow, he actually did save it. Okay. Alright. But yeah, he was one that got in the incident, I guess, on the first lap. I'm sure wrecking him didn't make things easier for him.
There's trouble in turn 3.
Oh my god, trouble in turn 3. Please, just don't. God damn, that's embarrassing. Okay, thank you, game. Starting lap 15, really nothing has changed since passing Kurt Busch, lapping him for the 6th time or something during that period of time, but nothing's happened. We have a 6.5 second lead over Carl Edwards, and apparently Paul Menard's battling Edwards, which is interesting because Paul Menard's for the chase hunt to get to Homestead, so yeah. I see Kyle Busch down pit road, so I believe that's another chaser as well. So that's, again, very interesting. Both the Busch brothers have some sort of problems or something. So yeah, that's big championship implications for them.
Yellow's out.
Ooh, okay. Caution's out. We're definitely going to be pitting. I mean, we're only 11 laps left on fuel, but we're going to do that under a caution instead of green flag pit stop. So yeah, it looks like only a couple of people are pitting, which is a very bad idea. Brad's 37th, nothing new, but yeah. It says pit, not repair damage, just 4 tires and fuel, and we'll be out and away.
Get set. The race is going.
And the green flag's back out. We're in 30th, but everybody still has to make their pit stop, so I don't know when it'll happen, but we're just going to try to be patient and try not to do any stupid moves and just kind of chill for now until everybody kind of heads down pit road and everything kind of cycles out, which should happen in the next maybe 8 or so laps, I would say. So it's going to take it very calm, not try to dive bomb the corner and make it 3 wide or anything. And if we continue to do that, then we'll be in good hands.
Stay low. Still there. Yellow's out.
Oh wow, another caution again. I guess it was behind me. Well, we just pitted, so let's stay out. I guess something happened to Brian Scott, which is nothing new from him. Back in 25th. All right, that's better. Again, people still have to pit, so it's gonna be interesting.
The race is going.
And green flag's back out. Like I was trying to say, we're just gonna take this very calmly and not do any stupid 3 wide crazy maneuvers. Just gonna wait this out and hopefully be back in the lead when this all cycles through. Oh God. Please nobody hit me, Danica. Okay. Oh my God, that was hairy. Ooh, the contact physics. I can't stand it. It's so freaking bad. But it's okay.
Still there.
Everything's alright.
Still there. Clear high. Still there. Still there. Stay low. 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 Still there. Clear high. Still there. All clear. Still there. All clear.
You know, this is kind of insane. Like, I'm not even really going all out, and I'm still, like, passing people. I mean, granted, I'm on much newer tires compared to everybody up here, but I'm slowly getting through the field. I'm not, it's like, I'm just really just trying to take it easy.
Still there.
And it's, yeah, it's working out pretty well.
The leader's holding the pit.
Oh, leader's pitting. Oh, God. Alright, I was wondering when they were just about to pit, but I was gonna say we were trying to pass Biffle for 10th, but we're in P6, so yeah, we clearly have the fastest car. We just need to avoid all the stupid shenanigans that this game provides, and I think we'll be in good hands. Just see what they do going into turn 3. I don't know how many people are going to be pitting.
Stay high. Still
A lot of them didn't, so under those cautions, so we'll see. There goes Menard, there goes Junior, and there goes Biffle. So we cycle out back into the lead with about 16 laps or so on the fuel, and yeah, starting lap 47. Really nothing has changed since the last time I was speaking. There's smoke. Okay, that's interesting, but okay. Oh wow, there's actually a wreck. Is that Harvick? I think Harvick blew a tire. Holy crap, another chase contender. And okay, I guess he's good. I thought somebody was gonna pile drive him, but Alright, well, perfect time to talk. Something interesting happened. I'm going to be heading down pit road this lap. Really, it's been pretty disgusting, the speed we have. Even on people with fresher tires than us, we're actually still catching and passing them. So it's just insane. Not going to really make any sort of move right now on anybody. We have a, what do we have? An 8.3 second lead. So I'm going to try to take it cautiously down pit road as best as I can with this game. So please nobody run in the back of me. Okay. 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 Black flag, okay. Alright, you know, fine. Thank you. God. 4 tires and fuel. Fucking God. There we go. Let's just get out. It's, like, that's just ridiculous. Just the way the game is with the trying to go down fucking pit road. That's just ridiculous. The car shouldn't do that. And it shouldn't do whatever the hell it's doing right now. Well, we're in P27, pit cycles still need to go on, everything for everyone else, so I guess we're just gonna, I really don't know, I guess chill, gain positions, I don't know. Alright, let's show you what I've been doing to pass people as of right now, like I did with Stuart. Now I'm just go on the outside and just pass them, or set it up going into 3 or whatever, but yeah, I don't trust whatever the hell the AI driver's doing when they come up across the track when they pit, or after they pit and everything, so that's why I'm going to the outside. It seems to be the safest strategy, and I'm praying nothing stupid happens like the broken-ass physics in this game. But we're in 24th now. Danica's right behind me. Please don't hit me, Danica. Let's just get by Larson, and we get a really good run going into 1. Get down to the bottom, and there we go. Made a pass. Gonna, you know, get by a little bit more of these guys that are leaving pit road. Every time they get back on the track, it scares me, because it looks like they're going to LePage everyone. But everybody's okay. And we get another great run on the outside. Can we clear Austin Dillon or not make it 3 wide? No, we are not gonna make it 3 wide. Austin Dillon. Oh my god. It scares me every time. They weave all over the place on the tri-oval. We get by him, we get by Menard. Jimmy's going slow. Wow, okay. That could have been a bigger incident, but it was not. Side by side with McDowell, we clear him. We're in 11th. Let's try to get to 10th. I don't know when Kurt Busch is pitting, but he was like, what, 40th? Like 5 laps down at some point in the race when he wrecked on lap 1, so he's making a very interesting comeback, which is good for him. He might not have been 5 laps down, so I might be exaggerating, but it felt like it to me. But still side by side with Junior. We're going to try to clear him, Boyer, and Biffle going into 3, so it's going to be like a magic trick. And it's gonna kind of work. Please don't kill me. Please, okay. Thank you, Biffle. I love you for checking up like that. I love you. Hello, Ryan Blaney. Goodbye, Ryan Blaney. Up into P6. Only 3.5 seconds behind the... Ooh, caution. That's gonna change everything now, because we're still 19 on fuel. Oh, boy. A lot of people are pitting. A lot of people are staying out. I'm going to stick to my moral code of not pitting until it's less or more than halfway in my fuel run, so I'm going to stay out. Hopefully it does not bite me in the ass. Jimmy's 2 laps down, but we're going to stay out. So, yeah, that's our, we'll see how this works.
Get set. The race is going 3.
Green flag's back out. We are in... Oh, please don't tell me the field glitched again. Yep. The field glitched out again. Chase Elliott's like... I don't even know where he is. But we really should be second. But no, we're not. Chase Elliott's like 1 lap ahead of everyone. That's fucking fantastic. We dropped a few spots, but we were on the outside, so no big deal. I'm just hoping now to have another caution to fix this damn field, because this is not right. NASCAR really wants Chase Elliott to get his first career win. It seems like. Let's try to get to the inside. This is a bad idea. Oh, Kenseth. Oh, here we go, Daryl. Oh, shit. Oh, my. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, well, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to pit. Fuck. And the dog's freaking out downstairs. God forbid, I have emotion. Repair damage, 4 tires. Just saying, we need a caution. Can't do any fucking crazy moves in this game. Just, that happens. God damn. I'm still a lap down. I don't know how. This fucking game. Oh. Oh, jeez. Anyways, green flag's back out. We're in 36. We really shouldn't even be here. You know, I really don't want to bitch and moan about this game, but when things like that happen, where just how am I supposed to defend that? Or oh god. Well, let's just I guess get back our lap the old-fashioned way by just going to the frickin' front. You know, I might as well just have a little chit-chat conversation as Junior blows a tire, I guess. Kurt, oh, okay.
The leader's holding the pits.
Oh lord, leader pitting. Okay, that's Kurt Busch. That's not really a leader, but we tried.
Say hi. Still there? Carlo.
And boom, just like that, like magic, we're back on the lead lap. We just basically built Elliott it. And yeah, it's we got a fast car. It'll be awesome to win this race with being a lap down, even though I don't know how. I'm still confused about that, but alright, let's just cruise around until we pit, which will be in about 16 laps or so from now.
There's trouble in turn 1.
Trouble in turn 1, I heard the crew chief say. I don't even care at this point. Like, we're on the lead lap, this will be very beneficial for us, but no, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know. Give you guys an update what's been going on. Nothing's happened. Really, nothing has happened. I've just been by myself. It's almost like Talladega all over again, except I'm not full throttling it around 100% of the time, but yeah, just really boring. If I was playing this by myself and not recording this for YouTube or anything, and I would have fallen asleep by now. I'm only staying awake just because I don't want to fall asleep on camera and embarrass myself even more than I already have on my account. But yeah, anyways, I guess might as well just talk. If the footage in this section gets fucked up, then so be it. But I'm recording this on a Tuesday, and as of right now, I got my fan mail from JC1424, and it was Dirt to Daytona, and I really had to thank him a lot for that. I really appreciate it. I didn't even ask for him to get it for me or anything. He just kind of suggested, can I get that for you? And I was like, I mean, sure, but I mean, you don't have to or anything. I'm not like, I don't want to force anybody to get anything from me. I mean, just, I'm not really the kind of person to really beg or ask for, for any game or anything of the matter. So I really appreciated him doing that for me. But as I was playing Dirt to Daytona and everything, and again, what I'm saying now, I could change my mind because I've only had it for like a day. So, but as far as the driving model is concerned with that game, it's actually really, really solid. For that game in 2002 to actually have like a steering adjustment to adjust the sensitivity and everything, for 2002 is crazy. At least for a NASCAR game. I'm not saying it's revolutionary or anything, but for a NASCAR game, that's amazing. Yellow's out. Oh, thank you, NASCAR. You can't talk about your past game, But goddamn. Anyways, we're gonna pit because we definitely need a pit. But yeah. Oh, what the? All right. God. Pit, 4 tires and fuel, repair damage if anything's broken on the car after that. God. All right, P12. We're on the outside though, so that's scary. Brian's got 7th. Okay. And the green flag's back out. What the hell is I trying to say? Yeah, the driving model for freaking Dirt to Daytona. It's actually pretty solid. It's not twitchy like this game. Like this game, I actually have the steering sensitivity on the lowest it can be, and it's still super twitchy. Well, Dirt to Daytona, I still have it on like the 3rd to lowest setting. It's actually pretty good. So I have to really, the handling of the car, I don't think is. I'm assuming it's not realistic by any stretch of the imagination. I'm never asking for a simulator type of game. Hell, even my favorite game like NASCAR Thunder aren't like that. But they're just really, really fun games. But the driving model is pretty solid. And, I mean, dirt racing, I guess you could say, isn't really. But the thing that really makes up for it is just the way the car handles, and it's pretty. It's somewhat fluid. Like, if that driving model was like NASCAR Heat Evolution, I probably wouldn't bash it as hardly. the physics and everything would still be pretty bad, because even on Dirt Daytona, it's not freaking pinball when you touch a car. Like, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, there's some noticeable difference, and there's definitely a lot of more content in that game. Career mode's way more deeper. Obviously, I think the only few things that are a problem are things that still carry over from Dirt Daytona, like, no track map or anything. Even for 2002, there's really no excuse to not have it when EA Games, their competitor at the time, had it. Also, just going through the menus like tire wear, leaderboard, lap info, that's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, I shouldn't really be focusing on that too much when I'm driving, but I shouldn't really have to, think about hitting all that and everything. Well, with F1 2016, it's different because it actually gives you way more helpful advice, and I guess it's more realistic in a sense. So you can basically talk to your engineer, or your crew chief, anything. Like anything you want, like lap info, leader position. There's so many things you can talk to the guy about, and it's really, really good. Like, F1 2016 is a damn good game. Oh, leader's pitting. Okay, I just burped the brakes for a second. I didn't know what was going to happen. But yeah, the physics and the way the cars react, I think's better. I think in Dirt Daytona. Again, I've only had it for a day, so I mean, I could be just talking out of my ass on some things, but one thing I can say for certain, and I don't think I'm going to change my mind on it, but the driving model and the way the car handles, it is not twitchy in the sense. I mean, you could make it twitchy if you want, but the adjustments you can make to the sensitivity is really good. Well, on here, I have it on the lowest setting possible, and it's still super twitchy, so I don't know. By the way, Brian Scott's leading, so this is a very, oh god, Matt Kenseth. Ooh, that shit right there. Oh, yeah. It's also kind of sad that they also recycled the same crew chief stuff and engine sounds, and Kenseth almost murdered me by going down pit road abruptly. But yeah, a lot of recycled things. It's really. It's inexcusable to copy and paste from a game from 15 years ago, or 14 years ago. But yeah, Brian Scott, you're not going to be leading anymore. I want the lead, and there we go. Still got a lot of laps left in the fuel tank, so we're going to probably pit another 19 laps if nothing stupid happens. So let's just ride this out. Hopefully you enjoyed my 2 cents on Dirt Daytona, even though I've only had it for a day, so I could be talking out of my ass for a lot of things, but yeah. It's really fun. Career mode's really tough, and I don't even have it on the hardest setting. There's 5 different settings, and then you have custom strength, and you can bump it up to 105. And I think 105, from what I was doing, I don't even know. I just don't know if you can be competitive on that ultimate setting unless you have a full-blown, detailed setup or something. Because it's even on like Atlanta or something when I was trying it out, I was still like good 0.8 of a second slower. So I don't really know. But I have it on Legend, and it's actually pretty tough. So that's what I have it on. I'm just, testing the waters, doing career mode, doing the Dirt series. And it's there's only 10 races this season, which is interesting. Like 10 tracks or 10 races in that, so yeah. But it's again very NASCAR Heat Evolution like, where you just buy parts and everything. But at least in Dirt Daytona, you have a variety of choices to go through. It's not like NASCAR Heat Evolution where you just go down the row and go down the line of just things to buy, and it's all in like chronological order with all the pricing. So you just go in a very linear pattern to just upgrade stuff, which doesn't really make it super fun. It just makes it more of a waiting game. While in Dirt Daytona, you have a lot of varieties you can kind of switch with. Like if you want to get the engine right away, you can. There's things that cost more than others when you upgrade, like maybe the exhaust upgrade is cheaper than the suspension upgrade. So it's all a big mishmash of things to get in terms of upgrading the car. So you're not just going down a row. So it gives you more of a variety to get stuff. And there's fucking stats in the game too. Not anything super insane like NASCAR Thunder, but keeps track of your yearly stats, and it keeps track of your starts, wins, and top fives. Which is good. I would be nitpicky and say that it should also add in top tens, but that's just me. And it should have polls as well. But hell, I'll take anything. And I'm not super like look, even with that game. I'm not sitting here like it keeps track of stuff from year to year though. So like that's what makes it worthwhile. Like I don't want to have stats for just that one season and then everything gets reset. Well, I mean, you continue on with your season, to the next season, but everything you did in the previous one, you have no way to look back on it, and that's really the thing. It's like, and even this game, like, it's so lacking even in that area, because even Utenix had at least a better year-by-year stat details per season. It would show you your wins, top tens, and polls. Like, it had 3 things that it was tracking. And this game, it just only tracks the wins, which, fine and dandy and all, but why is it that a tennis game did not? I'm tired of talking about this stupid shit. At this point, I really am. But Dirt Daytona, it's definitely a good game. It's all the hype about it being one of the best. I totally understand people's perspective, but for 2002 to have that many series in it for a NASCAR game, all things considered, that's impressive. Even when they did Chase for the Cup in 2004 or 2005 or 2004, it was made in 2004, but they always do the extra year thing. I don't know why EA does that, but yeah, it's just really, I don't know. I would say Dirt Daytona is much better because you are starting from the ground up. You're not already in a perfect car and racing. So I would say maybe Dirt Daytona in terms of, I guess in terms of the racing and everything. But maybe as far as presentation's concerned, Chase for the Cup definitely has them beat with the rival system, the like post-race animation things and all that stuff and things like that. I think in terms of presentation, it probably beats it because Dirt Daytona doesn't have that. I'm not going to super harp on it because even in 2002, that wasn't really a thing in NASCAR games, so I'm not going to really, lambast them for that. I mean, NASCAR in 2003 did, but those are being made around the same time and being released within the same year, so can't really get too harped on them for that. If they were to make like Dirt Daytona 2 in like 2003 or something, and they had really nothing else upgraded compared to the previous game, then it would have been a different story. But as is, it's still very impressive and does hold up very well. Again, I only had it for a day, but I can totally see it. I can understand why people would say that's their favorite game. I can understand that. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. There's no rubber banding. The game does not hold your goddamn hand. That's also a really nice thing. NASCAR Evolution, the game rubber bands you and all that sort of crap, and it just basically holds your hand through every single step of the way, which is really freaking annoying. Dirt Daytona doesn't do that. It actually treats you like a big boy. You don't put your freaking diapers on, and if you finish last, you finish fucking last. Or, it's good. That's another thing that should not be in freaking NASCAR Heat 2 is rubber banding. Maybe it's an option to switch it off. At least I hope so. Yeah, that's also another thing. The difficulty in Dirt Daytona is actually pretty challenging. I'm not like, the thing is, I think when I was just starting off in the career mode, I was just struggling to get 12th in the A main races, and now I'm just getting maybe 11th or 10th. So it's a slow burn, it's a slow progress sort of thing. It's not like you go from, I guess I can use NASCAR as an example, but you go from one season where you're in your rookie year and you're getting 9 wins or 4 or 5 wins, and then the second season you just get 21 out of 36 wins. So it's not like that. I'm going to be pinned soon. Really, nothing's happened. I've just been freaking bullshitting. Hopefully you've been enjoying it, but really nothing's happened. Just pulled away from everyone, just chilling. This is what this game kind of does to you, because just not a whole lot's going on. Kurt Busch is rebounding pretty well from his first lap incident, so good job for him. Yeah, just I should make a video in the future, whenever I have more time. Probably well after my schedule is less crazy with uploads. So I definitely would like to do something like, what makes Dirt to Daytona successful in NASCAR Heat Evolution Bomb or something. Because it is kind of crazy that a game from 15 years ago has way more depth and detail than NASCAR Heat Evolution. I think NASCAR Heat 2 is going to be a big step up. I don't really agree with a lot of their business decisions, like trying to promote it for little kids and all that. Like, I know there is a market for it, because I know NASCAR, a lot of NASCAR fans are kids, but kids want a challenge too, When I was like, when I was their age, but like, when I was like, 13 to 7 years old, like, I wanted a challenge in my racing game, like my NASCAR games. I didn't want it to be easy. And even when I was like playing a NASCAR 07, NASCAR 06 Total Team Control, I was playing on a goddamn like, like a Logitech steering wheel or whatever it was. But I was playing on that with the hardest difficulty and everything and all that. So like even like an 11-year-old me wanted an intense challenge from playing those games and everything. So I think I think little kids will want a challenge as well when they play, and not have it be easy. I could be wrong, and it could be much harder. I don't really know. But as of right now, yeah, Dirt Daytona is it. Somebody messaged me on Twitter and said, is Dirt Daytona good like everyone says? And there's so much words I want to say about it, but it's I've only had it for such a short period of time, so I can't give like super detailed things. So to give a short answer, it's like, yes, it really is. I think okay, we're gonna be pinning this time by. I definitely think the few things I do know that from what I've seen in footage is the pit animations look absolutely just awful. It is awful, even for 2002. Like, it is just, even today, it's awful. It is so bad. Okay, please don't. Come on. Fucking stupid with the goddamn pit road fucking shit. Oh my god. The only thing that fucks me over is just that stupid shit. I hate you, NASCAR Evolution. You're garbage. Well, it's basically getting like another fucking speeding penalty, so why the hell not? Goddamn. That shit just, like, there's just things like that just break the fucking game. The stupid fucking caution system, to the wonky ass physics, to trying to get down pit road and almost just might as well just not even bother using the brakes. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh, well, that could have been really, really bad. We're back on track. We're in 22nd fucking landing castle. Come the fuck on. That is so fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck? I fucking hate this game. Pit again because we have to repair the fucking damage. So fucking stupid. God, I'm on the fucking outside, chilling, not doing anything. I'm not fucking making crazy moves left and right. I'm just fucking in my goddamn lane, and I just get fucking pile drived. Ugh. We're a lap down. We just gotta fucking unlap ourselves again. Fucking. Oh, god damn this game. Green flag's back out. Let's just finish this damn race up. I really didn't feel like recording this because I'm just so tired of playing this game. Or even just the races I've been doing, because it's not really super fun. Maybe it is for you guys just to watch me have stupid mistakes and all that crazy crap. But just so fucking dumb. I respect Disco Inferno's opinion on stuff and everything. And a lot of his points I agree with, but this game, when it comes to AI, is just decent. Just overall decent. It is actually kind of like Dirt Daytona a little bit, in terms of the way they kind of act a little bit and how they race, especially in like the straightaways. They go like, they do like the IndyCar line, And the way they kind of do race, it is very Dirt Daytona-like. So, and even then, that was, I from what I've played, it didn't seem like a problem to me. But yeah, just annoying. I don't know, it's just me. I don't even know what else I was going to talk about. Got 34 laps to go. I don't even think we can make it on fuel. A couple laps short, yeah, about 8 laps short. Well, if we get on lap ourselves and have another caution, then we'll be set. Just, I guess Eric Almirola is the last guy to pass for position, and we'll get our lucky dog. But it's not really going to be a problem because we're just going to lap ourselves anyways, because our car is so freaking good. Oh my god. Yeah, as I was trying to say, like, I respect Disco Inferno's opinion on a lot of things, but this is not the best AI in a NASCAR game in, like, a decade. It is definitely... It might be better than Utedniks. I might give them that. It might be better than Utedniks. In terms of, like, NASCAR 14 and 15, it's... Well, they're not, like, all log jammed together and all that. It's not as bad. They spread out a little bit, like, you know, Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond. Is that short track racing is definitely much better than NASCAR 15. The short track plates are better in NASCAR 15, but the 1.5 miles I would say are better in this game. But just the lack of awareness just sometimes is really bad. Utenics had that problem too, but that was just stupid because it happened again at Talladega or some other track in this chase mode. I think it was Dover, maybe. I can't remember. But it was just, yeah, I was just chilling. I was just not doing a thing, and then I just get runned over from behind. Like, fuck, it's so annoying. You know, we got nothing going on. I don't know if I'm gonna keep all this in or what, but I'm just bored out of my fucking mind. I don't want to fall asleep playing this right now. I got probably to do some NASCAR Thunder 2003 recordings and all that for next week on Monday. Those will be going up on Monday. But yeah, like, I can definitely name you games where the AIs were much better. NASCAR Thunder 2003, NASCAR Thunder 2004, Chase for the Cup. Total Team Control is, even though the driving model and handling of the cars are really bad, I think the AIs are okay. NASCAR 07 is still solid. Even NASCAR 8 on the PS2, I think, is. And NASCAR 9, I believe, on the PS2, but that might be it. 2011, yeah, they're definitely better. 2011 was such a bad game. Like, oh my lord. I guess the AIs are better than that. Well, at least they give you some inkling of some competition in this game. So there's that NASCAR 2011. You can basically damn near start on the pole on every single racetrack and win. And I think they actually had a broken tire model where basically what would happen is if you had tire wear on, it would only affect you and not the AI player, or AI driver. So it would just you be the only one to have that sort of issue, and it's just really, really cheap and unfair to have it like that. Have everyone be played on the same, you know, rules and settings as you are, and that's really bad. And even NASCAR Inside Line had that issue too, which is just ridiculous. In 2011, you even had to, when you're trying to go down pit road, it loads you going down pit road for the animation to happen, which is pathetic. Even this game doesn't have that. I'll definitely say that. Also, sometimes you can exit pit road and your car's just flipping. It's really bad. NASCAR 2011, at least in terms of its offline stuff, is just fucking garbage. I think the only thing it has over this game is graphics, and the DLC isn't like as jacked up and overpriced as it is in NASCAR Heat. But that's the standard and bar. It's been said. Just like we have to surpass NASCAR 2011 for it to be a better game. Like it doesn't take much. Like, yeah, 2011 doesn't even have career mode. I mean, it has career mode, but there's nothing to it. You can do one season max, and then you have to redo everything all over again. Or you can, if you get the 2011 DLC, you can do 2 seasons maybe, and then you're done. That's it. At least with NASCAR Heat, you can buy things, you can at least purchase things. You can at least freaking have multiple seasons if you want. Caution's out. We're back on the lead lap. We got to pit anyways because we need fuel. So this is kind of perfect because now we're going to be good to go on fuel for the rest of the race. So 4 tires and fuel. I don't know why my AI driver does that again at the same exact time. That's weird. Anyways, we're going to be in 10th. Yeah, we might be 11th or 12th whenever this cycles out because we have to get that wave around. Alright, we're going to be in P10, so we actually didn't lose too much spots, and Brian Scott's still 5th. Good job, Brian Scott and Ryan Ellis. And the green flag's back out. P10. I think there's only 12 cars on lead lap now. I think so. And Michael McDowell or Eric Almirola got the lucky dog in the back of the field, so there's that. There's really not much cars on lead lap, so really just got to take our time. We got a lot of laps left. I mean, not a whole lot of laps left, but a decent amount to not freaking go all out. But yeah, Kurt Busch in 10th. That's still just insane because considering he wrecked on like the first lap. So I keep saying that, but I always like those little like comeback stories, and I always think it's cool. And I just think Kurt Busch as a driver, I feel like is way more tolerable and more enjoyable now. I think it's because he was humbled again. I think that's just the thing. Because in 2011, Kurt Busch was a complete fucking prick and just a dickhead. And then when he got, kicked out of, Penske, and then went to Phoenix Racing, then he went to Furniture Row, and then back into Stewart-Haas in a competitive car. I feel like all that sort of stuff has humbled him again, and I think it's for the better. I think it's made him a lot more of a better person, I think. That's why I feel like it needs to happen to Kyle Busch. I think just he really needs to be humbled again. I don't know. Then again, he's just dominating lower series, butchering the entire field in those lower divisions, which just isn't right. Again, I don't mind if people do, but when you do it to the extent of Kyle Busch does, then it's too much. It's just too freaking big of a problem. It's not impressive. Like when he swept the weekend at Bristol and everything, like it wasn't impressive. Like, yeah, when he won the Cup Series, I was like, good. I love to hate Kyle Busch. At least he has a personality. He's an asshole, but an asshole I can at least get beside. It'd be like, yeah, we need people in the sport that we need to hate, and not Logano. Logano's not a freaking person to love to hate. There's nothing about him that's funny. Nothing about him that's interesting. Even when you try to freaking fight Kyle Busch, he's just like, did he hit you? And he's like, none on me. And then you watch the Jeff Gluck footage and you see Kyle clearly punching Logano. So Logano's just such a fucking liar, and he's just such a little fucking bitch. I can't stand it. I don't know. But at least Bristol's a road racetrack now, so that's good to know. But, man, just him and dominating the lower series, I just can't stand. Just unnecessary. I mean, when I made my rant on the Xfinity series and Kyle Busch, and I basically stand by it. I mean, they limited the thing and everything, which is good. I can at least appreciate that they're doing that, but it needs to be less. It should be something along the lines of like maybe 10 races, but that includes truck and Xfinity, or something like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe 5 races or 7 races with a combination of those two series all together. So you can run like 4 races in Xfinity and 3 in truck, something like that. Something like that would be better. Because this stuff like this, it's been like this since 2006. It's not like it's something that's been like happening only last year. It's been like this since 2006. It's been like this for such a long time. I'm about 13 laps to go. We're good to fuel. We're good with fuel all the way to the end. So even if a caution does come on, I'm just gonna stay out. We're good to go. Brian Scott's our only challenge right now, which is crazy, to say the least. I'm just gonna ride this out and take a freaking breather. 5 laps to go for me. I'm still pulling away. Brian Scott's not in second anymore. Junior got by him, so good job, Junior. Jeez, this 2017 season's been so depressing. It's just sad. It's kind of like Tony Stewart's final season. Like, again, Tony Stewart's not my favorite driver, but I really do like him quite a bit. And it was just really sad to see him just run so poorly at the end. Considering seeing how Boyer's been performing in the 14, definitely Stewart's been holding that car back in performance, and it was just sad. Even Brian Scott finished better than him in his supposedly final race of his career, even though he came back in Xfinity in Iowa or something. Yeah, just sad. I think I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to Alex Bowman being in the car, because when he was in there in 2016, I was really rooting for him in the same vein I was for Junior, just because I really just, I don't know, there's something about him that I really do like. Maybe it's because he wasn't just gift wrapped the ride. He actually was maybe it's because he used to be in bad equipment and now he's actually given a chance to prove himself. And he went from BK Racing to Hendrick, which is like the biggest jump and everything. And also after the race at Lowe's in Charlotte, God. In 2 to go, by the way. He did that race, and afterwards, their Junior did he posted like a picture, and he was just like in the hospital or something. I guess he needed fluids or I don't know, something. But he was really, really exhausted. But he raced the next week, and I was like, I gotta commend him for that. Some drivers nowadays are complete and utter total fucking pussies, with like Denny Hamlin, where it's like, oh, I got something in my eye, I can't race. Or like Kyle Larson one time when he got sick, and he was just like, I can't race because I'm sick. White flag. Though I do like Larson, but that was just one instance where I'm just like, come on. But yeah, I just get more respect for people that, that actually race from week to week and not just, I don't know. Well, I mean, this race was kind of, it has moments. It has, what the fuck moments. So with all that, we went from 2 laps down nearly to winning the race. So we pulled a Bill Elliott, essentially. We're just amazing on this track. I don't know. 105 speed rating, maybe 107 plus the Auto 2 difficulty. That was Texas. I don't feel any better. Well, we got the win, Scott, and Danica 6th. Kurt Busch 8th, so that's good front for him. Ellis 11th. Yeah, field orders should be all mixed up after that. Harvick 39th, wow. Alright, well, check the chase results and see where everybody stands. Kurt Busch is... Actually, this point stands going to be really messed up, because look at that. Because now we have basically Kyle Busch and Harvick so far back, they basically need to win. Jimmy's 18 points back. Paul Menard's 11 points back. He can maybe point his way in. So it could be just 5th and 2nd to 5th, really having a shot to race this top 4 out. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. It's just, when we get our trophy, it's cute. Let's just check to see what whatever the results were. We got the fastest lap, and we led the most laps with 71 out of 167. And Ryan Ellis on the move, 39th to 11th. And Harvick went from 4th to 39th. Damn. Let's get out of here. Next race, I believe, is Phoenix. Yeah, it's Phoenix. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Phoenix is actually a pretty tough track in this game, so it should be interesting. Shouldn't be a complete and utter cakewalk. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. If you stuck around and enjoyed all the rambling and everything, that's awesome. Like I always say, I do appreciate the love feedback and support all you guys give me in the comment section below, and as well as liking the video, because that helps me out a lot in the long run. I'll see you all for Phoenix, and as always, have a good day, everyone.